Hello friends, welcome to the new video. In this video, I'll tell you how to apply for GCMS notes. First question is, what is GCMS notes? GCMS is Global Case Management System. This is similar to the RTI information in India when you can apply for some information from government departments and they hand over you a bunch of papers. So it is similar thing, but it is in form of email. The other thing is I will be focusing on the visa related, which is IRCC GCMS notes other than that. But even if you are looking for GCMS notes from some other department, then you can simply follow the process, change the department, add the required details, and you will get your information. Third thing is, this GCMS notes you can apply only if you are a Canadian permanent resident or a Canadian citizen. So if you are not one of them as on today, you need to seek someone's help who is already one of them. Best thing is there are third-party website available who can do this for you, or even if you can write in comments and I can help you how to apply and to get your information from Canadian authorities. First thing first, what we should do, first we should open this page, apply GCMS online. Just press enter and just remember, open only the site which is having a name with canada.ca, which is Canada government's official websites. The other thing is, when I will fill up this form, I will be skipping a lot of information which I already know and which is most of the time not relevant to your job. But if you still want to read everything including terms and conditions, whatever is the description, then I recommend you to go and read that. It is really important you understand what you are doing, then only you should apply. I will be skipping these details as most of the time when I apply, I personally don't feel they are relevant in my case. So if you want to read them, most welcome, go ahead and read everything. This is the same thing which I have already told you, this GCMS notes under the Access to Information Acts. So the fees is $5. If you apply using some third-party site, definitely they will charge their commission. So $5 plus their fees, whatever you are gonna pay in Indian rupees or somewhere else. As I already told you, you must be a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident or corporation. So I will be focusing on the Canadian citizens and permanent residents of Canada. If you are applying for yourself, then you need not to include any consent form. But if you are going to apply for your parents or for your kid, then definitely you need to include a personal information request form consent, which is IMM 5744. I'll tell you what is the difference. First thing is, case 1, you have applied for a permanent residency in Canada, you filled up everything, submitted your application, now you are just waiting for a passport request. But it takes a lot of time, sometimes months and years, so you need to know what exactly is happening other than the ghost updates happening on the website. They don't show you much. So in that case, you would like to apply for GCMS notes. GCMS notes, once you apply, it takes around 30 to 60 days to get a response in form of really nice notes, and then you can actually check what is the status of your application for each and everything, plus what is the comment from any officer, or is there any document required while my application is stalling. So many things you can find out on GCMS notes. So this is case 1. The second case is, you are already a PR, you are already a Canadian citizen, and now you have applied tourist visa or super visa for your parents. Super easy, you just follow the same process, but download this IMM 5744, which I have downloaded already. I'll show you how to fill it up and then get it signed by them and submit it along with your request online. So it is very simple procedure, same for everyone, just follow this. So the first thing is apply online. Now it is asking for the language. I selected English. It is telling me the same detail which I have already told you. If you want to read it, go ahead and read it. I highly recommend. Then same page, to start this application you must be a Canadian citizen, a PR. I have already read the conditions, everything seems good. Then it is the actual form. So first thing is the department. As we are focusing on the visa part, select the department IRCC. So Immigration, Refugee and Citizenship Canada. Now select I agree. I will be using online tool. I will be applying a very nice application. To be eligible to make a request, you must be a Canadian citizen. So select either Canadian citizen or permanent resident of Canada. Again, if you are none of them, then you need to seek some help. As I am a PR of Canada, I am applying permanent resident. My name ABC, given name XYZ, street number 90. This is your Canadian address, so don't fill up anything else here, just fill up a Canadian valid address here. I am filling up dummy values, but yes, whenever you have selected permanent resident of Canada or citizen of Canada, then you need to fill up your Canadian address here. Street name, anything you write, for example Richmond Road. Name of business is not mandatory. I am leaving it as it is. Post office, I am leaving it. City, Ottawa. Province, Ontario. Country, Canada. Postal code K1K, 1K1. Telephone number, you need to specify the telephone number exactly here, like this format. I am giving some random phone number. Please don't call on this number. 99353, sorry, 8164221, and I forgot one hyphen, otherwise it will give me some validation issue. Now fax number is not important, email address is important, so just mention my email at gmail.com. Don't copy paste it. This is a dummy address. You need to provide your original email address, as you will be receiving your GCMS notes on this email address only whenever you are applying. Confirming the same thing, my email at gmail.com, my email at gmail.com. Are you requesting information on your behalf? As I just explained related to consent form, if you are requesting information for yourself, then you need to select yes. But if you are requesting information for visa related to your parents, related to your kids, then you need to select no here, and then it will ask you more details about the applicant details. So select the category that best describe you. Just select member of the public. We are common man, right? How would you prefer to receive the requested records? Is the era of email, so let me select email. Now after clicking next, I can see it is asking for some more details. Personal information, Privacy Act, or Government Records Access to Information Act. So I want to select Access to Information Act. What type of records do you wish to request? Immigration or citizenship? It could be employee, it could be IRCC, it could be passport. So immigration records. Okay, so this basically covers all the documents. So whether it is any type of visa, passport, anything, you should select immigration and citizenship records. Now requesting information for, here you need to provide the details of the person regarding which or regarding whose application you want to request GCMS. So basically type the name of the person, date of birth 01/01/1981, client ID number. This is a very important number. So as you can see, the format is 4 numbers hyphen 4 numbers, or 2 numbers hyphen 4 numbers hyphen 4 number. What exactly is the client number? This is your UCI number. If you can see, this is your client ID, or this is your UCI number. You can see UCI number, or this is CLI number. This could be anything. The most important thing is this number is present already on your biometric form. If you log into your Canadian CIC profile, you will find this number. Everywhere you can see this number with the name of UCI, or this is client ID. It could be in any format, so you need to just fill up the exact format as it is looking for. Okay, so I have filled up the second format. Alias, I don't want any alias. What type of record would you like to request? So what kind of visa you are looking for? It is temporary resident, so it covers all the tourist visa, short-term visa, everything that is related to your temporary stay in Canada. If you are applying for your parents' tourist visa, select this option. If you are if you have applied for permanent residency in Canada, select this option. If you are looking for a lending record, if you are looking for permanent resident card, whatever it is, but most of the time it is either of these two. So you need to select either it is temporary visa or this is permanent resident. So for now I am selecting temporary residence. Now it is asking what type of records do you want. It is the status update or the application. The important thing is the first option, it will only share you the GCMS file which will have all the details, the government record. If you select the second thing, it will send you the original application which you have sent, obviously the copy of it, all the documents which you have sent to IRCC, including the government records. So we already know what we have sent, except in some cases where you would like to know, you forget, or maybe there is some other reason you like to recollect what information or document you have sent. So in that case you need to select the second option, but most of the time, I believe 90% of the cases, we already know, we have a backup in our system whatever we are uploading in CIC website. So select the first one. Now this is very important thing, it is file number. Now what is this file number? This is actually your application number. If you are applying for a visitor visa, it starts from V. If it is applying for some other visa, it will start from some other number. So just your application number, which you can find on your biometric form, you can find in your CIC profile, you can find in any of the document that CIC provides you. Just the application number, nothing more than that. You can click here and you can find any IRCC documents on later. So just fill up some random number here. It is saying if you want to provide some other information, IRCC, I don't want to provide. If you have anything, write it, otherwise leave it. It is really safe to leave it. Okay, now it is asking me to attach the documents. As you can see, it is asking for a document. Here is it optional, but remember, if I might have selected that I am not requesting information on my behalf and requesting for someone else's behalf, then there would be another option for consent form. Always upload the consent form if you are requesting for information which does not belong to you. So the consent form is mandatory. This is very simple, like you do most of the time. Choose a file, upload it, and it is saying all the formats it requires. PDF is better because it is small, it is format independent, and the other thing is this could be shrinked or compressed. Okay, then after you apply for this, you click on continue. When you click on continue, this is the last page where it will show you everything related to your application, whatever you have filled. So check and verify very closely whatever information you have mentioned. This is really important that you provide all the correct information, and then only you submit this. Now it is asking for some CAPTCHA validation. Okay, I'll do that, don't worry about it. Fire hydrants, I don't see any, not sure why. I am not a robot. Now it is happy, I am not a robot, I know. Continue. After providing all the information, now the mother of all the reasons when you have a fight, money. So now you need to proceed to secure checkout and pay it, and ta-da, you are done. Your GCMS request has been filed successfully. I am not logging on to this secure checkout and I don't want to pay. So basically these two methods are important. You can use even your Indian cards to pay, or you can use the Canadian cards to pay. It should be a Visa or MasterCard. Select any method, pay, and you will get a nice acknowledgement or confirmation on your email that you have requested for GCMS notes. Now you need to wait. So this is all about the process of GCMS notes. There is only one thing left which is really important, the consent form. Here is the consent form. I have downloaded the consent form. As I have already shown you, there is a link on the first page itself for the consent form. If you don't find it, just type IMM5744E and you will get this consent form. Now this information is very easy to fill in. Second thing is, fill it online. This form is editable. Just keep writing the name, designated representatives information. This is the details of person who is going to apply for GCMS notes. Just remember, I'll tell you this main scenario. If you are applying asking for your own permanent residency, you are not the person. Someone else is designated representative who is already a permanent resident or Canadian citizen. Remember it. If you are already a permanent resident or Canadian citizen, then you need to fill up it yourself. Otherwise, you will be seeking help of someone who is already a permanent resident or Canadian citizen. That guy will fill his details here. Details are very simple: family name, your surname, given name, the address, the city, and this is Canadian address, by the way. You just need to remember. Firm, organization, just leave it. Telephone number, you need to fill it. Other telephone number, leave it. Email address, very important. Country, this is Canada. Postal code, Canadian postal code. Province and territory, whatever it is, you need to fill it up. Then this second part is applicant's information. You need to fill up the applicant's information. This is the person for whom the visa has already applied. So if you are seeking information regarding your PR residency status, then it is you. If you are seeking information regarding your parents' PR visa or parents' tourist visa or super visa, then write there. So this is first you need to write principal applicant. For example, there might be cases when you are applying for your parents and you fill up one application, primary applicants as your father or relative or dependent spouse as your mother, or vice versa. Your mother as a primary applicant or your father as a secondary applicant, your sister, brother. So in that case, you need to fill all the details here. The good thing is you can ask for a person's information using the same consent form. You need not to fill up a duplicate form. So here you need to fill up primary applicant details, name, date of birth, and the important thing is signature in blue ink. This is more important. I'll tell you what you need to do. You need to fill up this form online. Just leave the space for signatures everywhere. There could be 4 signatures here. Take a printout, color printout. This is most important. You need to get it signed using the blue ink for all the guys. For example, if your father is primary applicant, fill your father's detail here. Then if your mother is second applicant, fill your mother's detail here. If someone else is there too in your original application, fill the details here. If there is only one single applicant, suppose you have just applied for your father, fill his details here, leave everything blank. 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, leave everything blank. Just fill this part. So don't worry about it. If you have more than one person in your application, fill details for them, otherwise leave it. Then after getting a color printout, ask them to sign in blue ink in the respective column you can see. Then scan it, and the most important thing is scan it in color. Do not send a black copy because they want to see the blue ink. Then your form is ready. You need to just scan it nicely, at least 300 dpi. It should be color, and then you need to attach in the document section, which I have just shown you in my GCMS notes application procedure. I hope it was clear. I hope you will get all the information related to your GCMS notes. In case of any question, in case of any concern, just write in the comments and I will help you. There might be few things which I am not clear of in this video. Help me to improve them. Just write in the comment and I will help you. If you need anything in Hindi or something else, just let me know and I will help you in Hindi. Thank you so much guys. Have a good day.